interaction charges as well until level 3, but at the minute he doesn't look like he's being super contested.
Yeah, he's doing alright. But Magus, you know, it's a melee hero with it doesn't have actually any points in power with a shockwave level 1.
The 2 out of the 3 lanes seem to be first blood potential here for them, and then this bottom lane. Oh, the cookie comes out now as well. The skewer underneath the tier 1 tower. This should be the first blood. Yeah, the drag back from the shockwave as well. Abeng, he's gonna go down. The tower gets the last hit.
See how Execration. I want to see how they adjust this game. You know, game 1 they must have felt that it was a bit too slow, and definitely when you have Earth Spirit, that's a hero that can speed the games up significantly. Top lane, Pelosin taking a bit of damage here, but should be generally fine. Shanks, that's a lot of harass. That might be his life, actually.
He doesn't have a roll away. He doesn't have the mana for it. Another Nightmare. He's trying to toggle it through now as well. But CDR, he's waiting to get this right-click. Shanks with a rolling ball that goes the other way. But it's still going to be the death. Yeah, the right-click connects. And Tino, though, gets immediate revenge. Paulson goes down first. Even going to go with the charge now as well into the trample. Do they have the reveal? Sentry, do you have a rough idea where he's going here? But CDR was able to break the vision. And Tino not able to claim this kill onto CDR here.
Huge amount of damage in the opening, but that's not enough. And again, if you're Execration, okay. Oh, they trade another trade bottom here. Bing for Palos. SMG kind of enjoying all these lanes right now.
And mid one can't go back to the creep wave because there is going to be this Splinter Blast to come through the Cold Embrace. Mid one trying to do what he can around here. Does he have any skills? He's going to be able to get the skewer back now as well. But
Shockwave in 3.
He's walking back to the creeps. The Shockwave, is it going to be enough to get the kill? It's 2 points into it, but he uses his wand, uses his stick to keep him alive. The Splinter Blast doesn't connect now. Moon has that jump potential. He's going to walk forward. He walks himself to the arena. There's going to be the TPs though. Tino, he's going to be blocked by the arena. Can't get in. So there's no Pulverizer well for the Primal Beast just yet. He's trying to close that gap as quickly as possible. Shanks, he goes for a rolling ball. They're not going to be able to connect. Moon, do they have anything to slow him down? Where's that trap? It's going to be up in 3 seconds, but it looks like they might disengage. The spear comes out. Primal Beast still not going to be able to get that Pulverize off. And even if he did, Paulson's down here now as well. So he would be able to get the Nightmare off to stop this through level 5. So there's no more Timber Kisses coming out just yet. Shanks, did he want to turn around? He's got that rolling ball. The 4 heroes down here. Oh, 3. Okay, Palos TP'd himself away.
Oh, Bob is showing up here with the Exorcism is ready, and is she going to be able to go for more? Tino rushes in. Can he catch her?
He gets the Pulverize off. Yeah, the Exorcism is going to be popped now as well. Moon, spear to the tree though, and Death Prophet's going to be locked down. Not getting the full benefit coming out from that Exorcism. Tino, he just says he's going to be going for that bounty rune now as well. Can't stop the TP coming out from Moon, and mid one just gets that skewer away back towards his tier 1 tower. There's Paulson in the trees. It looks like Bob, does he want to carry on going here? He's going to be able to see him now as well. No silence coming out from the Death Prophet just yet. Rolling ball behind underneath the tier 1 tower. And Shanks, he's going to be taking some tower shots. Nightmare again, going to be toggled off by Abeng. But again, it comes through for Tino. And Tino, RP gets used to lock down a mid one. Trying to get himself away. The Splinter Blast won't connect. The Urn not going to be enough damage as Magnus goes back towards that mechanism from the Earth Spirit. What are they going to be able to do here, Paulson? Do they have enough damage to get the kill? Goes for the sleep, but he's still going to be taken down. Shanks gets it with the Magnetize.
A lot of times SMG is playing a bit defensive. When they try to push, the Execration might bring a lot of people. Bing, spots mid 1, but what are they going to go for? So they're just going to go for Afu here.
Yeah, they're nice, safe, secure kill. Down. Spirit Siphon coming out now as well. Afu tries to go for the cookie, gets cut short. Execration, they have that engage built in. You know, they have, like I said, the onslaught coming through into the trample. Tino going to show it off in this top lane now as well. The Pulverize comes out as well, and they're going to be able to get themselves on top. And I don't think Afu, doesn't survive through that. The TP
the enemy team is just, buying stats, and Tino rushes in. That's going to be probably a dead Pelosin, but looks like it might be a big problem for Tino.
Tino's going to be taking the damage from the Mortimer Kisses now as well. Can't get himself out of the arena. Afu does get the kill with the last Mortimer Kiss. So you're trading off. That was a buyback for the Bane though. So yeah, okay, you lose your Primal Beast, but forcing out a buyback, that's going to be some good quality. And now Clint as well. He's going to be revealed. He's going to be locked down. He's going to be killed off. And then 2 between the mid lane and the top lane. And this could be a really good engage if he can catch it out now as well. They're going to be able to get the roll onto the Bane. Paulson, they're going to be able to get the silence now as well. Bob chasing on to Afu. RP on the backlines, but it's only going to be onto the Earth Spirit. And the Cold Embrace comes out. There's going to be the Winter's Curse, but it's only going to be Paulson putting the damage out. Splinter Blast now as well. But that's going to be the RP from mid one. Didn't really catch anyone out. The arena comes through, catches it onto 3. A little bit better, but Bob on the backline. Spirit Siphon now as well. Mid one's going to be forced back. Mortimer Kisses start to be dropped, but the arena's going to be fading away, and everybody can move away from the impact zone. Moon tries to come back in. Abeng's going to get pretty darn low, but he does have that Cold Embrace in the next couple of seconds. Spear comes out onto the Templar Assassin. Now the backlines of Trample. The onslaught comes through. They're going to be able to take down Afu. Afu's just gone. And now CDR in the middle of this was that reveal. They get the rolling ball. They're in. Going to be able to pop the dust and pop the hero too, though.
That was a bit of an awkward situation. Getting, I mean, all props to Execration. They are playing these fights really well.
Oh, he
Moon,
might
is
not
he
be
gonna
over
losing
just
his
yet.
fight?
Mid one, he gets a really nice skewer back onto 2, but there's going to be the Spirit Siphon now as well. Even the Earth Spirit doesn't die just yet. Splinter Blast comes in. Mid one's getting really down low. It's going to be finished off by Bob, and now Moon. Can they do anything to cut him off? Well, it's that rolling boulder. It might connect here onto Moon, so there's going to be the stun into the Pulverize, into the death of the Mars.
What was that, a team wipe and more, right? Like, they got so much from that fight Execration. The way they're playing with their mobility, that's a bad item, but I imagine you wanted to go for Gleipnir, you know, just go for more damage. All right, Bob.
Bob, the silence
okay?
comes out as the arena flies through there as well, so there's no spear. And Bob, he's going to be taking a lot of damage. Winter's Curse as well onto CDR, but the Pulverize, it comes through. Moon's going to be stunned as well. The Cookies, I think he'll be able to do enough damage to take down Bob. Bob will go down the backlines. Moon still going to be taking a lot of damage here now as well. It looks like Shanks might be the next one to fall. He rolling boulders back in. It's going to be a 3-man. Can they make it 4 with Tino being here? 4 heroes around, 5 heroes around, and they're going to be able to get the kill onto Afu here, though. Tino, he gets a little bit of a good kill before he goes down himself. Meanwhile, RP going to be used onto the Templar Assassin, the drag back as well. Did he get the kill? I think he got the kill onto the Bane as well. Paulson on the back line for Palos. It will mean it costs him his life here. Blink dagger in 1 second, actually. He gets the blink! The shockwave comes out just a second too low, but mid one's going to be able to blink himself, catch himself up now as well. The spear off the mark. Palos, how's the movement speed? 350 to 350. So now the skewer comes forward on Palos. Refraction charges. This is going to be long enough that the Earth Spirit's going to be able to TP in. Winter Wyvern as well if you want to go for this, but Palos does go down eventually.
So SMG, when they try to fight, there's usually going to be backup showing
arena.
up.
They get it onto the Earth Spirit, but again the Call Embrace comes out. This is going to be an arena just for the Earth Spirit. Winter's Curse is going to be used. It locks down onto mid one now as well. Exorcism comes in. Where's the damage going to come from here from SMG? Do they want to drag CDR into this fight? Mid one, they get the kill onto the Magnus. They can go even further if they want to. Mars going to be chased down. Palos, he tries to go for the right click, but the blink away here from Moon, so he disconnects from that right click.
CDR's on the way though. CDR's like, do I go in? Do I not go in? And this could be Roche here for Execration.
Yeah, I mean, they have no RP. It's going to be down for the next 19 seconds.
Oh, Shanks.
It's about the time of the respawn, but Shanks, he gets cleaned up. Bane, he has that Fiend's Grip coming up in the next 4 seconds as well. If SMG get themselves into this, the arena's not going to be there, but a good control coming out from the Nightmare into the Fiend's Grip, you know, they could clean this up, and you can see Execration. Yeah, they don't want to overcommit. The Roshan is down to about half health, but they don't want to give up any kills here. They don't want to be giving up an objective. With the Exorcism being down, with the Winter's Curse being down for the next 34 seconds, this is going to be a hard one to fight back into, because the RP's back up, the arena's back up in 20 seconds. You know, you've got CDR, he's sticking around, he's dropping the skeletons. They want to fight into this. The Cookie to set up onto Roche. The trap's up now as well, so Execration know this is going on, but the Primal Beast, he's not here. He has to TP himself up if he wants to get involved in this, and he's going to be seen underneath a ward as well, so they know they have the advantage. They know that they can wait for this TP in from the Primal Beast and do what damage he can to Roche while this is going on. The backline jump, the skewer back, they're going to be able to catch on to the Death Prophet. Death Prophet pops up BKB, going to be able to get the silence as well. So no arena, but the rolling boulder comes through. Shanks, who does he connect on? To Moon, and he might be able to get him off before he gets the arena. The silence once again, and he doesn't have that BKB. Winter's Curse on the backlines, really big onto that. They take down Paulus, and RP going to be used onto 3. With this arena being up now as well, they might be able to turn this one around. The Burning Barrage comes through. Tino with his BKB, trying to walk himself. He's the lone survivor. Has that onslaught. Is he going to be able to get himself away from this? Where's the jump in? Mid one has that blink. Do they want to try and close that gap? Skewer. BKB's wearing off for Tino. Paulson was falling up onto mid one, and he just didn't feel safe because he wasn't sure where everyone else was. But now they're going to be able to get the lockdown onto Abeng. Abeng using the Cold Embrace. It's not going to keep him alive. He just gets pushed right back into the path of Afu here now as well, and mid one cleans up the kill.
Afu, by the way, already has
They want to make something happen even through the Aegis. Afu gets seen by the trap. Is there going to be any follow-up now as well? Afu with the Cookie trying to get himself away. Really nice. Was that the Nightmare going to be used there? It was to try and keep Afu alive, but it's not going to be enough. And now they've got the silence onto the Bane. The Bane does get locked down. The trample coming over the top. And it looks like the Pulverize. Yeah, they don't want to risk a Fiend's Grip coming out, so they do get the kill into the bow supports. But the backlines, the jump, the Burner Barrage, the arena, the RP. They clean up again, and they take down Palos. Mid one's going to get burnt down, but does he survive through this? He doesn't. Aegis has been popped. They can go for a little bit more if they want to, but the clinks, it looks like he wants to sit the right click, so it's going to be a really nice Winter's Curse, but it's not going to be enough because it's going to be onto Moon. He's a really big tanky boy. The onslaught between 2 of them now as well. Trample trying to take down CDR. CDR will fall. Moon, what can they do? The Fiend's Grip's going to be used. It's going to be the Earth Spirit missing the rolling boulder here as Tino, he wants to carry on going. He's got that Pulverized, but they're going to be able to get the kill here. Paulson onto Abeng, and now it's going to be Tino up against 2. Do they have the control? Was that Nightmare? It's not going to be there. So the Pulverized comes out, but he's going to be forced back. The Spear, it stops the trample. It keeps Moon alive, and now the Nightmare. SMG
damage Moon. So the guy who's next to the Winter's Curse target doesn't do anything. Pelosin might be losing his life here. BKB is actually used by Palos. That's the first BKB usage. Makes a big deal. Like CDR is getting that Burning Barrage +3 attacks. Oh.
Mid one, he waits in the middle of all of them. Where's he going to be blinking back to? He does get caught in the onslaught of the Pulverize comes out. There's Arena Bob. He has to pop that BKB. CDR going to be taking a lot of damage. Mid one, does he want to be coming in? He's going to be that blink, but it's on cooldown. And CDR sitting in the middle of 4 heroes taking so much. But the RP, again, it catches onto 3 of them. The Mortimer kisses start to fly. The Fiend's Grip's going to be there as well. They get the lockdown. Tino's out of mana.
Dies.
He has to run himself away. Palos on the backlines now as well. Mid one's going to be able to get himself in. The skewer into the lockdown from Mars and that spear. And they just clean up again. They lose the Clinks, but they take down the Clinks, who's just used his 40-second cooldown on that. But again, if they get another good jump, Moon might be the bait. But if they get another good jump, it's going to be scouted. The Clinks, he sees 2 of them. He pings it out now as well. The Burning Barrage comes out. Tino, he pops up BKB early. There's going to be the silence onto the Clinks. The Clinks doesn't have that BKB that he wants to use just yet. Wants to be holding on to it. The Arena comes through onto Shanks. So Shanks, he can't control this fight. Oh, Ultimate Kiss is going to fly through here onto Shanks as well. That Cold Embrace, it's not going to keep him alive. And CDR, does he want to hunt for more? They still have the RP. They still have the Fiend's.
Alright, Execution, they smoke up. This is kind of desperate, though.
Yeah, right after Roche has been taken, you can see they just backed themselves away from Team SMG, maybe looking for a pick-off. Moon will show. But with the rest of the Team SMG missing, what can you actually really risk for this? In fact, the Horn Toss into the skewer. Pylos has to pop that BKB. He's still going to be dragged back. All the damage coming through. Scatterblast into that little Shredder. It does so much damage. And now the Pulverize into the Onslaught Pulverize. It's not going to be enough. And Paulson, he still survives through this. They might even go for more of this as well, because Tino, his BKBs were enough. Whereas that Spear, anything to keep him locked down. The Arena into the Spear now is on Primal Beast. He's going to be taken care of. But the Winter's Curse, they take down Paulson, but it's still going to be Tino that falls. And now all that does is it puts Abeng in danger, even through the Cold Embrace, the damage of Burning Spear. Well, he's pushed away from that, but it's still going to be enough.
Afu, by the way, love the talent that he took at level 15. The 2 Shredder attacks. Playing this whole game very awkwardly. Smoke breaks. Gonna take a fight now.
Yeah, they're gonna be able to get the drag back here. Abeng up to the high ground. He's trying to use that Cold Embrace, but the Fiend's Grip comes out, so all those heals are gonna be negated. Mid one, he's just waiting around. He uses the RP. He catches out onto 2-3 of them again, and it's gonna be onto Tino. It's gonna be onto Palos, and it's gonna be the death of Palos. Gonna be the death of Tino, and now they can go even further if they want to. Death Prophet drag back with the skewer. They get the kill. Mega kill streak there for the Clinks. And again, only the Earth Spirit survives because he got the rolling boulder out.
SMG, they're like, well, what are you guys really gonna do to us? Like, are you guys gonna buy back? And look at that little Shredder really helping with them bring down the tower. Alright, buyback comes out from DP. They still have Abing coming out in a few seconds. The one rolls in. Oh, TA buys back as well.
Yeah, but like you say, there is still that refresh into the RP if they want to use it. Shanks takes so much damage. The Winter's Curse as well. CDR, he just turns onto Bob. Look at the right-click damage out coming out onto Bob, and this is going to be through BKB. Abeng just gets deleted, and they can go even further if they want to. Moon, rolling ball, so they might be able to take down the Mars. That's going to be the gem on the deck, and it looks like maybe Execration hold the tier 4s for now, as they do get the kill onto the Magnus as well.
Good smoke to keep Shanks alive. They do lose Moon as well as mid ones. Their big burly cores are out. And looks like CDR might be losing his life fairly soon as well. Very low HP, but they do kill Palos instead. So SMG still fighting really well for themselves. Afu, cookies away, and my god, CDR kills Abing as well. That's a 2 diebacks. Afu, he's baiting. He's like, come on, chase me. But that's a triple kill for CDR. He's just gonna go and hit the throne. What are you really gonna do? Shanks versus the world? And it's like, nah. Shanks like, I'll tap out. GG, and it's gonna be SMG taking the series 2-0.
And CDR hung around though. You know, he was man moding because he had the Aegis. She was like, yeah, okay, strike me down. I come back more powerful than